7 reasons The Shawshank Redemption is the perfect movie. The Shawshank Redemption is the perfect movie because it touches the hearts of so many people, and it is one of the greatest films of all time. These 7 reasons remind us why the film is so brilliant. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is just one of the greatest actors of his generation, and his role in this movie is just brilliant. Morgan Freeman plays someone who has resigned himself to his fate, and he does not care to be pandered to. Most people would not be able to have his attitude, and that attitude is something that brings him in touch with the best friend he will ever have. Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins was not nearly as famous as Morgan Freeman when this movie came out, but he played the ultimate hero. He is someone who is not guilty of what he was accused of, but he decided to use the circumstances to change his life. He took advantage of his access to the warden's books to change many lives within the prison, as well as his own. Everyone who watches the movie has a soft spot in their heart for Andy. The escape. The escape sequence is one of the most iconic scenes in the movie. Anyone who watched the movie for the first time and was not blown away by this scene must have not been paying attention. That is an escape most people would not be able to bear, but it is something that brings the movie together. Andy goes through something equally as terrible as his 20 years in prison to fight for his freedom. The screw job. The screw job that is done on the warden at the end of the movie is so satisfying that most people laugh. Who wouldn't want to do that to a terrible boss or a bad person they have known? The supporting cast. The supporting cast of this movie gives charm to the movie that would not be there otherwise. This small group of friends is a group most of us would like to be a part of. Red's speech. When Red is released, the speech that gets him released is something everyone wishes they could say to someone of authority. He sums up the emotions of the characters as well as the viewers in a moment of defiance and inspiration, and ultimately gains his freedom. The ending. If you did not cry at the end of the movie, you're lying. The movie is an emotional roller coaster, and although it ultimately ends on a good note, the story is worth a good cry.